Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today on In the Kitchen with Sandy, I'm cooking up something good. I'm telling you, something good. I bought another piece of salmon yesterday at Kroger's. Actually, I had my groceries delivered. I tell you, I'm getting really super spoiled. I would have chosen a bigger piece, but it is what it is. I guess we'll just have to ration it out. But it is a beautiful piece of salmon. I'm going to cook it today, and I've got some leftover Dijon balsamic dressing that I made to go over my salad. That recipe's already on here on one of my salad videos, but it is going to be absolutely amazing on this salmon. It is going to be so good, so delicious. I'm making that. I'm making some little red potatoes that I've already got boiling over there on the back of the stove. I've just kept them whole. I'll show them to you in just a minute. And then once they're nice and soft and tender, what we're going to do is we're going to take them out of the pan, and we're just going to heat some fresh garlic, some olive oil and butter in a pan. We're going to cut those potatoes right in half, put them right in there, and just slather them in all that goodness. And I'm also going to make some steamed broccoli. Now, I'm just going the simple route with steamed broccoli. My vegetables, I don't feel that vegetables need a whole lot of flavor to them, or extra seasonings to them. I like vegetables just the way they are. We're just going to do a simple steamed broccoli with some butter and salt. That's it. I guess if you wanted to sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top of that, you could do it. You put whatever you want on top of yours. I like it just plain, just like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I've got my potatoes on the back of the stove there. They've been boiling for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. They're just little tiny baby potatoes, so they probably won't take but maybe another 6-7 minutes, if that, to boil completely through. They're just little bitty things. All right, I've got my oven preheated preheating to 400 degrees. I've got a little pot of water here going. Well, I don't have it going yet, but we're gonna steam our broccoli. This is just fresh broccoli that I just washed and cut up and put in the pan there. So we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that turned on. You just need enough water at the bottom of your pan to to go through the cooking process, which is really only going to take, once that water starts boiling, it's really probably only going to take about 7 or 8 minutes to steam that to perfection. If you're like me, you don't like your vegetables overcooked. I do not like my vegetables overcooked at all. I always like them to have a little bit of bite into them. You know what I'm saying. Let me go ahead and test my potatoes. Oh yeah, they still got probably about another maybe 8-9 minutes to go. We just want to cook them until they're nice and, like I said, fork tender. Then we're going to drain them. I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to add some garlic, fresh garlic, olive oil, and some butter into another pan, and we're just going to slice them in half and coat them in all that deliciousness. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is the delicious, I'm telling you what, this stuff is absolutely delicious. You need to make this. It goes so good on salad. It's, like I said, it's a balsamic vinaigrette. Balsamic with a spicy Dijon mustard type deliciousness. And it is so, so good. It smells so delicious. So we're just going to go ahead and brush this on our piece of salmon. Fix that there a little bit. Let me put my lid on my broccoli quickly before I get started with this. Now we're just going to brush the salmon. Can you see it? Can you see it all right? We're just going to brush the salmon with this delicious dressing. You know what? Because I may not be done with this dressing, I'm going to put some in here because I do not want to put that little brush in that and, go back in there. That way I can just discard this, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to brush this right over the salmon. Yeah, make sure, I mean, if you make this and you use it for this and salad, make sure you discard what you've, stuck your little brush in. I'm going to do this liberally. I'm going to do top and bottom. Turn it over there. I should have started with this side. You guys, your girl gets all discombobulated because you want that deliciousness just penetrated all throughout that salmon. Now, you don't want to do this too early because, the vinegar will cook the fish. So, I mean, if you want to do it and let it sit for about 15 minutes or so, that would be fine. Oh my goodness, I thought I heard that beep a few minutes ago. I don't know, I'm losing my mind. But yeah, any type of acidic, I'm gonna have to use my hands, you guys. Any type of acidic, washing my little fingers there, type of, oh gosh, I can't even think. Any type of acidic that you put, anything acid that you put on top of this, whether it's lemon juice, whether it's vinegar, it's going to begin to cook that fish. A little bit anyway. You see how I slathered mine up in there? I want to make sure that that is absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and check our broccoli. Now this is steamed for about 8 minutes. Now I'm going to show you, and this is one of the bigger pieces. Look at that. Look at the beautiful color in that. You're still maintaining all of your freshness, all of your nutrients that are in this. And, broccoli is very high in vitamin C, so it's going to be healthy for you. But this is perfect for me. This steamed for about 8 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I don't want it to get any more done. I'm going to push this to the back of the stove just to let it keep warm, and then we're going to start working on our potatoes. Potatoes are cut in half. If you want to leave them whole, you can certainly do that, but I like to cut them in half to ensure that, all that deliciousness just goes all throughout. But we're going to add into a pan here a couple tablespoons of butter. And you could use the same pan if you wanted to, but, this is something new I got for Christmas, so I'm using it. I like it. And we're going to add a couple teaspoons of olive oil as well. And before that starts heating up, we're going to go ahead and toss in a little bit of garlic. This is, this was like one big clove of garlic. And then what you're going to do is just melt your butter. The olive oil and the garlic, I believe in the best of both worlds. And this is truly one dish that I like both of them. I like to use both of them. Just going to let that oil and butter just infuse with that garlic. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And if that's not enough, we're going to add a little bit of garlic salt. Let's go ahead and throw our potatoes in there because our fish will be done probably in about 5 minutes. Save that bite for me. Yummy. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to put a little bit of garlic salt on them. If you want to use regular salt, you go right ahead, but these are like garlicky, delicious red potatoes, so. I'm using garlic salt, and then we're going to add, I don't have any fresh parsley, so we're just going to do some unfresh parsley. I like to do a lot because I like them to be beautiful, don't you? Now try to move them around without really breaking them up any more than they are. You just kind of want to get that beautiful color and caramelization to them, and you want to get them, just lathered in all of that goodness. I heard one time that if you save your, look at that, can you see that? Look at that, can you see it? See if this bowl is big enough. I heard one time that if you save your, I don't know who told me this, if you save your vegetable water that you put veggies and stuff in. Look at that. That's beautiful. And you let it cool off. And then you pour it into your plants. It says that they will thrive. Don't do that. I done it and it killed my plant. Look at my little cup that I got for Christmas. I melted some butter in that in the microwave, and I'm just going to drizzle it right over this broccoli. And I don't have any Parmesan cheese. A little salt. And just mix that around. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Stir my potatoes again. Look how nice and delicious they are getting. Do you see that? Look down in here. Look at that caramelization that's happening right here in front of your eyes. Look at that potato right there. That one's mine. Okay, my salmon is done. I want you to look at that. I already had a bite of it. Let's take a look at those potatoes again. Look at that. Look how pretty those are. Nice and brown. Got like a little coating on them. Yummy. Now, nothing else to do but plate this up. Alright guys, it is done, and I'm telling you what, I cannot wait to dig into this. It looks absolutely amazing. I want you to look at that. Look at those potatoes. They are nice. Let me get my glasses on. They are nice and look at that. Caramelized and crispy. The broccoli is perfect. The fish, I cannot wait. I'm getting a potato first. Oh, it's just like crispy on the outside. Crispy. Crispy, I tell you.
I cut through the thing.
Did you cut your finger?
No. Almost.
You don't even want to know what's going on over there.
Help. Look at it.
Look at that. She's cut through the pie thing. All I'm trying to do is finish a video here. Let me try this salmon. Look at this salmon. I better hurry. So good. All right. I don't even know. You never know what you're going to get here. Gotta try the broccoli too, right? Still a little crunch, just a little bit of crunch to it. Are you all right over there? I'm sorry, guys. Quiet. Next time I'll tell me quiet on the set. You know I love you. You know I do. Daisy, she's gonna get the pie. What's going on here? I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Take care.